Hi, this video is for my SDD2 course. I find it easier to follow up the course with videos. This is mainly because notes, the code that I write is mostly like notes for me in terms of benefit. When I want to refer to something, I can look at the code. There's also a lot of comments, a lot of writing in the code, so it essentially becomes notes. In terms of explaining the code and explaining what I've learned, it's also a bit harder to explain just with writing. I find it easier to explain by a video. And I also think it's cool to have a video, like something I can go back to and look at in future. So yeah, this is that. This video is for week 2, the first video for week 2. So what I've done is I've created 2 agents. As of the last video, what I had done is I created an agent that could quote unquote remember things. So the way I showed it is that I told it my name, and then afterwards I asked it my name, and it was able to remember my name. Now that doesn't seem so impressive. But yeah, it's a good foundational learning point. Today I'll be showing an agent that uses tools. So let me just clean this up. In terms of tools, I mean an agent is able to use a particular functionality that I have created. In this particular example, it's math functionality, so it's able to use a calculator that I've created. The way that LLMs work is they don't know how to do math. So you can think at the very foundational level, an LLM is just a really good predictor of what is going to come next. Now, a good predictor of 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, but when it gets to really complicated mathematics, it doesn't know how to do that because you can't really predict like the summation of large numbers. So in my code, I have these functions: add, subtract, multiply. These are tools that the LLM can use. So when I tell it to add something, it knows that I can call this function, it will do the addition for me, and then I can format it in a very good way. If I tell it to subtract something, it can do the same. So I will just show a very quick example. I tested it before, but I will tell it add 40 plus 12. Now, your typical calculator, you can't tell it add. Actually, I'll just remove the plus sign and just say add 40 and 12. We expect the answer to be 52, so let's see. Add 40 and 12. There's a lot of kind of code here, but then it says 52. The sum of 40 and 12 is 52. So something to note here is that the AI itself is not doing the math. It is actually calling a tool that does the math and then formats the answer out. Now, let me just add a bit of more complication, add 40 and 12, and subtract 5 from the answer. So we expect to be 47. So it says add 40 and 12 and subtract 5 from the answer. Does 52, it does the subtraction, and it says the answer is negative 47. Now, um, so you can see how AI can be a bit wrong. I don't want to say down, but yeah, you have to be very explicitly clear about what you want, because what it did right now, it took 5 minus 52, it got minus 47. So not exactly what we were looking for. It's not like exactly the correct answer, but you see what it did. Um, yeah. So yeah, that is it. That is for the first agent. It's pretty cool the way you can think of this getting bigger. The way we can use this in a larger context is you can have very complicated functionality. For example, a user wants to generate an invoice. That's pretty complicated. but you can tell it in natural language what the invoice will look like. And I actually have applications that generate invoice, and the AI just calls those functions and it generates the invoice for you. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Okay, cool. I had stopped recording, but now I'm back to open up the new file. The second agent. Now the second agent is um, more of the AI that we used to. What it does is it's a writing assistant, right? And so it asks you what you want to write, and then iteratively updates with you, and then creates a document with that. So this is something that ChatGPT already does, but yeah, it's now done through this interface. Um, yeah, let me just show you what it does. So running the application, it says, I'm ready to help you update a document. What would you like to create? I would like to write an email to my teacher saying I understood the assignment. Clarification and understanding of assignment. Dear teacher's name, I hope this message finds you well. I'm writing to confirm that I have reviewed and understood the assignment more clearly now. Thank you for your guidance and support. Would you like to do, would you like me to make any changes to this draft, or is it good to be saved? Now, I would like it to actually have the teacher's name, my teacher's initial. It's you my address as Miss so I just want it to be dear Miss M. I hope this message finds you well, etc. etc. Best regards, your name. Actually, don't like my name. My name is Andrea. Yeah, so it made the update. Dear Miss M, I hope this message finds you well. Best regards, Andrea. If everything looks good, please let me know. If you'd like to save it, yes, please save this document. Me. So it has saved that, and yeah, we have that. Okay, something seems to have gone wrong. Okay, yeah, we have this. Yeah, so that is the basic functionality of this. I actually don't think this is the correct one. I don't know what went wrong with this one, but yeah, I'll check it out. Um, yeah, so that is the second agent that I've created. Again, functionality can, this is like the basics, and I look forward to seeing where I can implement this. I still have one more agent to go before I finish the course that I'm doing. I think I have 20 minutes to go on that, but 20 minutes of a video could take me a bit longer. So yeah, I might not do that today, but I might still. Okay. Thank you.